Yo, this is a quick tutorial on the JoJo arrangements I made, and I'll be showing my cool technique that I made up to be able to play these songs, and it's pretty unique. I haven't seen it used anywhere else, so yeah, check it out. So we'll start with Travel to Rest, and what you got to get your head around is there's kind of two independent parts. It's like a piano left hand and a piano right hand. So the left hand of the piano is going, so I'm borrowing with my ring finger here. It's not your ring finger, that's your pointer finger. And I'm playing the kind of bass with my ring finger. And what you combine that with is the right hand of the piano, which is the top line. And I'm also playing that with the barred pointer finger. So he's kind of trying to hold that top note while kind of having the other note staccato. Not that easy to do. It's kind of like, it's like a bloody finger exercise. These songs are impossibly hard to play for what they sound like. It's kind of not even worth it in a way, but it will make you better at guitar. That's what I reckon. And then moving on, so. So you can see just to be able to play the top notes, we're moving that up the fretboard. See, holding this note. Yeah, cool. So you guys have the tabs, you can see what notes I'm playing. And what I recommend if you want to learn the song is learn it separately. Like, I used to play piano, and I remember you used to kind of learn the left hand and the right hand separately. So you learn the left hand, the chug, 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 and you learn that up the neck of the guitar, like in the tab. And then you'd learn the top part separately as well. And then you got to try and combine them. And something hard there is the timing, because it's kind of a bit syncopated, you can hear. And what I'd recommend for that is just play down here with the first note to practice the timing, and that will kind of look like this. So yeah, pretty tough. That took me like 10 tries to get, but that's kind of worth learning to get the rhythm right. So then after all that, you can combine everything and see if your brain has enough processing power to pull it all off. Mine doesn't. Okay, let's look at Kira's theme, and you guys have the tab for this as well, and it's actually kind of a similar technique, but in this case we have staccato on the top, and legato on the bottom. So yeah, again, learn them separately, and then what you can move on to is playing it all at the same note. So that's a good exercise to try and get down. And then again, combine it and see where you can go. So I'll play it slow for you guys. And then you slide your finger down and bar with the pinky. Wrong note. And then you kind of move into a major chord triad. So barring with the first finger. Okay, so we're up here, we're at the E flat major triad. We're playing staccato on the top, legato on the bottom as usual. But then for the last one, you play with your pinky instead. And why is that? It's because you need to do this at the same time for the last one. See, I told you it was crazy. Cool. So after you've done that, the next part, as you've probably heard, is now playing the main melody on the top. Etc. And now we've got the staccato on the bottom. It goes. So, again, learn them separately, and then combine. You need to do some barring here. And so I'm barring with my first finger. And the good news is, it's exactly the same thing again down here. So then we're onto this chord. So yeah, you could see that I just go, and then I let that go. And then we've got a B major. And I would usually bar that, right? But because we still need to play the... See, that messed with my mind for a second. We still have to play the top note, sustained, and the bottom notes are the chuggers. So the next bit's not too tricky, but I'll just play it slow for you guys. And then we jump into, is that right? No, it's this. So yeah, holding the bass note and going on the top, and these three notes kind of change as well. So. And then we change the top notes. Get the pinky out. So here's the tricky bit. So first you shift the pinky down. And then, my god, you have to do a diagonal bar with your first finger. Don't know if there's an easy way to do it, but otherwise, if you can't figure out an easy way to do it, you gotta learn how to do a diagonal bar. My god. Okay, moving on, we've got the fun bit. Everyone loves this bit. And so it starts with the kind of bottom idea, the lower idea, and then it's the not so fun bit where you've got to add the, I can't even remember what instrument it is, but the high melody to it. First way you hit it is by barring up here. Slide. Now honestly, I had to just go and relearn the next bit, and I just realised something important that I've been missing out that might be hard for you guys trying to learn this song, is the fingerings. The tabs don't have the fingerings, but I hope that by watching this and the videos I played in, you'll kind of get a sense of the fingerings I use, and yeah, I hope you'll be able to work them out from that. So we're at this bit here. So that's that bit slowly. I hope by watching it slowly you can work out the fingerings. But I'll play it again. And then it's basically the same thing for the start. But then we've got something different. We go our first finger, first and third if you can see, then bar with the middle, then walk up, and nice one here. Same fret on the top and bottom strings. Then we come down, and we do a little sneaky thing up here, and then and I've realised, I'm just looking at the tabs now, I've made one mistake. I wrote 7/8, so I wrote this, but it should be this for the first one. So that's how the bass goes. You can bar with your first finger. Cool. And I think that's the only mistake I made, sorry about that. And now it's the epic part, and sadly it doesn't sound as good on a guitar as it would on an orchestra, but it's still kind of cool, right? And actually another good thing about this is it's the same as before. Remember that bit? But we have to add a bass note and bar. So we bar it, so see that? It's like a barred minor chord. Which sucks because it destroys your wrist. It hurts so much. I hate this song. Okay. So it looks like this. So you want to hold things now. It's not staccato anymore, so it's kind of more epic, you know. Then same down here, actually, exactly the same. Whoops. And then next, it's very similar to the early part again. It goes, so remember before we went, but now we just add on the bass note, which is an open A. So it goes, and then when we let go, conveniently, this finger's freed up to make the bass note an F now. So it goes. And then, we'll do a full bar of a B chord. And we're done. Just the little dramatic bit when Kiri's going to come kill you. And yeah, good job. Finish the song. And there you have it. That's the end of my little improvised tutorial. Like I said, I really hope that you can work out the fingerings by watching this, and also when I was playing the songs in the other videos. If you can't, please let me know in the comments. And yeah, keep it real.